Acting Mayor of Joburg, Kunene, has led an operation aimed at assessing the state of homelessness in the city. Kunene and his team have visited encampments located under bridges in Johannesburg to evaluate the risks they pose to both residents and the infrastructure. He says the city acknowledges that tackling homelessness requires coordinated efforts from different departments in the national government.
We started at Smith, but then went to Car, and we got under a bridge. There's Prasa-owned land and properties there that have been hijacked. It's a township that also has a crèche, but you would see that the fire that is being made there has affected the integrity of the bridge. You can also see where JRA has closed with panels on the pillars that have been opened. You can see the cracks on the pillars due to fire or due to them opening those pillars so that they can go up. So that is a big challenge. There's also illegal connection of electricity right from the pole for the whole area there.
Kunene says this kind of lawlessness will not be tolerated by the city.
We cannot allow the infrastructure of Johannesburg to collapse because NGOs and the courts are forcing us to keep people under these inhumane conditions. But also, who stays under a bridge? So we have to evict these people.
The MEC for Environment says the influx of illegal immigrants is eating up a huge chunk of the city's budget and impeding the government's efforts to improve citizens' lives.
Our budget is for 6 million people in the city of Joburg. Now we've got an extra 2 or 3 million people that aren't being catered for. Of course these things are going to start happening.
According to the Johannesburg Roads Agency, this makeshift shelters compromises the quality of the bridges and poses a huge risk of collapse.
Remember, you have motorists that are using their cars on top there. So you don't want a situation whereby the structure's strength is sort of like compromised because you are putting the motorist at danger. But so far, it hasn't reached that level, but we are trying to ensure that we keep whatever is happening here so that it cannot reach a level where the bridge can be closed and cars can be stopped from going over the bridge itself.
As part of the Metro's efforts to reclaim hijacked properties, the acting mayor's entourage raided various illegally owned buildings in the Randburg area, where one shop believed to be run by a Pakistani national was closed down. Illegal connections to the city's power grid were successfully cut off at 2 residential buildings, which are believed to owe the utility over 2 million rands in energy revenue. Operation Kunakisa, Clean Up the City, continues on Friday. For Newzroom Afrika, Channel 405, I am Sitheliswa Beja in Johannesburg.